Hey what's guys, YT Dance here, bringing you another Motogp19 career mode video, and I actually think that anti-wheelie, you may think that it may not really a lot, but I think this could be a real game changer if you don't have that kind of points yet. So let's do the front here. So let's go to America. We'll have a nice ride. So I'll see you guys in qualifying or the race, depends what I choose to film. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I've just upped the difficulty to 100%, so let's go. Marcus with another great start, actually an even better start than he had last time, and he was just taking pole position just straight off of us. But are we going to get him? No, we are not. Whoa! Big collision with Rins there. Really big collision. Up outside of Rins. Now we're onto the back of Marquez. Up the inside of Marquez, running deep. Bringing it back around though. It would be nice if we just sit behind Marquez and let him do all the dirty work, but it doesn't look like he's going to let us do that without a battle or without pulling away. With Marquez, he's really good around Austin. But we have taken pole position on our Pramac Ducati. Here we can keep that. I did very nice on the brakes, very easy. Yeah, I gave time through there because the brakes on the Ducati, especially well on this Pramac, aren't as good as those ones on the factory Ducati, Honda, etc. On full difficulty we are playing on. Like, we can go above, we can go to like 120% difficulty, so it could be even higher, so the AI could be lightning quick. Wow, our riding skills in this Ducati just unmatched apparently, so it seems. Here we go. Why does that bike love going on the inside of the curb? That's the thing, or maybe it's my rider, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, leading this race. We've got Crutchlow in 5th, Crutchley in 6th. Interesting to know, and Marquez is no longer in first place, second place, he's now in 3rd, and Dovizioso is going to be leading the pack behind. So we're not going to make the same mistake we did back in Argentina. We're going to, instead of slowing down the pace, we're going to keep it a pretty quick one, so Dovizioso doesn't mug us right at the end. Like, there is a fairly big gap, there's like a second gap on the brakes into a tricky turn 12. Here we go. Through turn 18, very nicely done. turn 19, around the final turn 10-20. There we go. Now to enter lap 3 of this race. We just set the new fastest lap of the race, which means our pace is getting quicker and quicker on this Ducati, this is going to really impress our team because we are probably going to get another podium this race. That make Pramac very happy. Like, I think the Ducati, it may say the team performance isn't as good as the Suzuki, but I just prefer the bike. So the performance of Pramac is actually doing very well, and I'm not sure where Miller is. I think he's a little bit further down the order, maybe in like P10 or something. Now around turn 11. Getting a good exit out of there. There's a 2-second gap on full difficulty at Austin, Texas. That is actually mad on full difficulty. I expect to see more at 100%, so I guess for our next Grand Prix, depending on where it is, I think it's Jerez next, back in Spain. I think we should up it to 110 or 105%. Like, I may be thinking a little bit too far ahead, but I don't really mind. But because this is a little bit too easy, it's like I'm just doing laps. So we're just gonna have to try and keep the pace going, complete the race, bring home 25 points for the tiebreaker. I just get a thumbnail. No, that's a very nice thumbnail, man. Well, in my opinion it is. That I just took. Into turn 2. This sector 1 is a very quick set of corners. If you see this on Formula 1, they absolutely whiz through this. As on motorbikes, a completely different story, because if you go wide, lots of people could go underneath you. We are then through the turn 8 and 9 chicane there. Down turn 10. Shucking it into turn 11, latest as possible on the brakes, running a little bit wide. That's all good. And we're going to have an absolute whopping gap, 2.6. We're really going to need to up this difficulty, man. Too easy. Our next goal is going to be 110%, I think, because we want battling, or at least I want some battles around here. I want someone in front of me for a little bit of the race, and like challenging, like Andrea Dovizioso, and yeah, I guess we've easily just thumped Andrea Dovizioso with a victory. So as we enter the final lap, we are about to do our final lap before we claim victory here in America. So whilst I'm here, might as well talk about what I've been doing so far and about a little bit of Q&A. So, how did you think the last MotoGP season went? Do you like the TV camera POV? Like, just ask me questions in the comments and I'll answer them if they're like appropriate for this topic. So then, we are going into turn 10. The trick wrong is it's got a bit of a bump. So we are absolutely chilling in this race, just increasing the gap, and then we'll eventually, like for the next race that is, which I could be posting today, I'm not sure, if only if I've got the time, because it's nearly midday here in England. By the time I posted the video, it'll be about midday. So if I do make another video, you guys will be seeing a lot less doing laps around the track and then just glancing behind, seeing all the other riders. You'll be seeing battling. You'll be seeing proper battling around the track. You won't be seeing all of this. You'll be seeing like everyone just fighting for positions really close, like it was at Valencia. Back on that Suzuki, it was absolutely horrible. It'll be that kind of battling, but even better because we're on a bike that we're actually comfortable with and we can perform some better tricks. Very nice. As you can see, Motogp19 are 5 points behind us in the Riders' Championship, Team Championship, Pramac Racing. As you may know, then we got the Ducati team, Repsol Honda, Team Suzuki, Monster Energy Yamaha, Petronas Yamaha, and like some of the smaller teams. The Constructors Championship, it is Ducati. Suzuki actually needs to try the hardest because there's only one team that is actually a Suzuki. Let's go. That was very nice. I wonder what the news article would say. There we go. Ooh, sorry about that. Cowboy Kane, he wins at Austin, throwing down the Motogp19 World Championship gauntlet. Dovizioso resists for a few laps, but in the end he has to make do with second place. Dovizioso, towards the end of the race I figured out that I didn't have much chance of winning. I had to lower the pace a bit. I didn't want to risk throwing away the race. Yep, we had to say it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss a video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.